Right, we're all set to the F75 up for the test. Got sensitivity, it's on 92 at the moment, put it down to 90, make it a bit more stable. It's quite high at 90 anyway. Discrimination level, 0, notch, irrelevant. Number of tones, I've chosen 3. In terms of the process, I've got it on the default, which is apparently supposed to be the best all-round settings. So we'll see how it goes. We'll start with a gold chain, 20 inches long, rolled into a ball 1 inch deep. Does actually get that quite well, really. Gold chain, 5 inches long, stretched out 1 inch deep. Gets that quite well as well. Where are we at? Silver earring, 1 inch deep. Small Roman bronze, 3 inches. The problem with fish is detector, you get all this different signals from 2 ways. There's a sweet spot there, obviously, where it's giving you the same signal nearly both ways. Cut quarter, 4 inches deep, low conductive one. Small pewter button, 4 inches. Just trying to find the sweet spot on the coil there, that seems to be it. Small pewter button, 6 inches. Isn't like that. See where coat comes in? That's your low grunt and the 1314 area, so you should be able to identify that. The copper ring, 10 inches deep. It's got a one-way high tone there, unless I can get it a bit better. I'm sure with fishes and technetics you do have to dig the one-way signal, otherwise you wouldn't get an awful lot. This is an 8-inch version of the copper ring. There's a smaller copper ring, it's not seen that at all. Air alpha pellet, 4 inches deep. Galena, 6 inches deep. Normally about the coke range this comes in, but it's slightly better with a fishing. They'll probably dig that. Right, on to separation and rejection. Iron cord 2 pence, 2 inches deep. Crown bottle top. About the same. 2 coins, low and high conductivity, 8 inches deep, 1 inch apart. Sees them as a 1, which all detectors do that I've tested so far. Same again, only 3 inches deep. And 2 targets here, as you can see by the tones and on the screen. So you can separate a ring pull from a 20 pence. It's a ring pull, 20 pence. Exactly the same. Low and high conductive coins, 3 inches deep, with a steel staple set in the middle. I don't think you'd actually be able to tell what that was in the field, but I can hear all 3 signals coming through, but it does help when you've actually buried the object. Low conductive coins, 4-inch deep, 5 pence. 5 inches. 6 inches. There's signals all over the place. 7 inches. 8 inches. I don't think I'd be digging that, but if you're an expert with one of these, you may be. 9 inches. Never going to get that. Right, 5 pences on edge. 4 inches on edge. And down the length. 5 inches. Fails on that way. 6 inches. To cross it and down the line. Go back to a 5-inch one. For some reason it doesn't like the 5-inch one. It's a 6-inch one. Strange. Cut quarter 2 inches. 4 inches. 5 inches. No, 4 inches is about as good as it gets. High conductive coins will start with a Georgian halfpennies. I'll be brave. Started at 9 inches. I would expect an high tone from that, but whatever. 10 inches. 11 inches. And tell us something there. 12 inches. Guess that's even better. 13 inches. No, I'm very impressed that it got it about at 12 inches though. But right, Georgian halfpennies on edge. We'll start with the 7-inch one. Seems to get it better down the length than across, where most detectors do it the other way around. 8-inch. And down the length. Nope. Right, cartwheel pennies. We'll start with the 10-inch cartwheel penny. Isn't too keen on that one. 11 inches. 12 inches. 13 inches. 14 inches. Can't really say that's a decent signal. Cartwheel pennies on edge. 8 inches. Down the length. Cartwheel penny 9 inches. Down the length again. Nope. Silver coins up next. This is Victorian silver threepenny bit at 6 inches. 6-pence, 7 inches. Shilling, 8 inches. Hammered Edward penny, 6 inches. It seems to be seeing my design at the moment, but I'll just drop it back a bit. That's just on the front of the edge of a coil. It seems to be happier with it there. That's an hammered threepenny bit, 1563 at 8 inches. So that we get 8 inches. Sixpence, 9 inches. Shilling, 10 inches. Florin, 12 inches. Half crown, 14 inches. Crown, 1965, 13 inches. Onto the artifacts. We'll start with the lower spec ones, which was a large musket ball, 4 inches. 7 inches. War bottle, 6 inches. War bottle, 8 inches. Fibula, 3 inches. Fibula, 5 inches. Right, also on this bottle, 15 inches. So, alright, large musket ball, 10 inches. Fibula, 7 inches. Large lead weight, 14 inches. Thimble, 12 inches. It's trying, but I don't know if I'll be digging it or not. Teaspoon, 13 inches. Small bottle, 10 inches. Now the iron targets and hoards. We've got a horseshoe at 6 inches. It's doing a sort of a thing where you get a different signal both ways, but on most signals, on most detectors you would say that was iron, but this does it over most signals anyway, whether iron or not. Iron bottle, 6 inches. 20 pence, 8 inches, with 3 nails sitting on top of it. Good one. 20 pence, 8 inches, with 3 nails 4 inches above it. Seeing more iron than coin, I think, but I'd probably dig it. Knife blade, 2 inches deep, with 2 copper rivets sticking out of it. Normally, it's going to get it from this angle. No, not going to get that. Large nail, 6 inches, with 20 pence sitting on top of it. A lot of detectors do get it on the edge of a coil like that, so it's just a sweet spot there where it's getting it. Halfpenny, 6 inches, coke, 1 inch. That's a coke. Move slightly forward. Gets a Georgian halfpenny. Penknife. Everything gets that. Horseshoe, 2 inches, 20 pence, 6 inches. There we are, the overload. You have to lift it off the ground a bit. Come at it from one side. Some detectors do get it from there. But in this case, 20 pence, 2 inches, horseshoe, 6 inches. No problem there. 6 halfpennies in a stack, 11 inches deep. 100 mixed coins in a pot, 20 inches deep. Not really very convincing. 6 halfpennies in a row on edge, 2 inches deep. What you would expect from that way and the other way. Gets it. Much of interest on this hoard with 100 mixed coins. I'm going to do an experiment on this one. and put it on the sort of a catch mode where as it should be set up for hoards technically. It does make a bit of difference, but not very convincing really. Well, summing it up, I think I've been pretty generous with the scoring on the Fisher F75. A lot of the signals, well, most of the signals were leaping about all over the place, audio and visual. So I hadn't a clue what was happening most of the time. I think anything over 6 inches it struggles with identifying correctly. But I suppose again the technology is 18 years old, so I don't suppose it's changed much since 2007. It's dropped down now in price, of course, so it's under £300 new. So is that a good deal or not? Or I think as detectors around £200 mark or slightly above that are better nowadays, more modern technology-wise. So, but it's always been popular for whatever reason. But each to his own. Right, thanks for watching anyway. I shall be back soon with another video. It could be actually any detector whatsoever that's ever been made, it appears, so I'll keep you guessing on that one. Bye for now.